Several months later.
And now we're well over 800 Pokemon species in the games. And at Game Freak, we really spent a lot of time thinking about what the best way to move forward was, really preserving the quality of all the different Pokemon, while also, taking into account the battle balance, having so many different Pokemon available, all within, a limited development time, so we don't keep fans waiting too long for every new entry into the series. And after a lot of discussion, we decided to come to kind of a new direction. And so what that means for Pokemon Sword and Shield is that players will be able to transfer their Pokemon from Pokemon Home only if they appear in the Galar region Pokedex.
Hey, what is up everyone? It's Ronald and welcome back for another Topic Talk. Hope all of you are having a wonderful day, and as always, thanks for clicking on this video. Now, today I want to talk about a very special topic because personally I've always wanted to talk about this. As many of you may know, Pokemon Sword and Shield are coming out next Friday, which that's pretty close if you think about it. And of course, I am getting Pokemon Shield because, well, I like shields. And you know what they say, defense is the best offense. Now, I want to talk about the amount of hot water that Pokemon was in for almost this whole year, honestly. I know people are going to say it, but I know, I am very late with this video and topic. But I just want to do this video because I want to give my opinion on it, and I just wanted to wait and see how the game is now since, it's coming out next week pretty much. Anyways, let's get started. Now, Pokemon Sword and Shield was announced early this year, and generally, I was really excited for it. We saw the starters, we saw some gameplay, and speaking of starters, hashtag Sabo Squad. And overall, the game looked good based on what I saw from the trailer. And we got a couple more trailers before E3 came around, and when E3 came, oh boy, it became quite wild. When Masuda said that every Pokemon will not make it into the game, everybody was angry. Believe me, on Twitter, it was literally crazy on there. Like, oh my goodness, man, it was so bad. And I understand why people were angry, because there are people that play Pokemon to catch all the Pokemon. Now, for me personally, I don't really care that much about it because I play competitive Pokemon and I like testing out new Pokemon to see how they work in the competitive scene. And again, like I said, I understand why people got angry. It's definitely a very shocking experience when Masuda said that. But I will say this though, I don't agree with some of the backlash that's been happening. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean by the whole hashtag bring back the national dex. Now listen, I understand why people made this hashtag, and I can somewhat agree with them. But at the same time though, I think that it's a little bit too much. Now, I'm not really going to defend Game Freak there because, to be fair, Game Freak really didn't give like a specific amount of Pokemon being cut in Sword and Shield. And because of that, a lot of people were assuming, well, how many Pokemon will be cut from the game? 100? 500? 600? Like how many? And I know there is a leak, apparently not confirmed, there is a leak giving a specific amount of Pokemon being in Sword and Shield, but of course I'm not gonna specify it because I want to keep this video spoiler free. And I know that there's more to this, such as graphics, balancing, and many other things, but honestly, I'm kind of neutral on those topics. The graphics are okay, and they're good in some way, but they could be better and always improved. And no, I'm not saying that they're gonna put a patch in the game to make it look better. I mean, it would be kind of weird if they did that because on top of my head, I never really thought of a game doing that before. Balancing, I really don't know how to say about it because, while for me personally, I prefer Mega Evolutions, and Gigantamaxing looks like that, but mixed with Z-moves. I can kind of see why Game Freak wanted to get rid of Mega Evolutions because some of them, Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Salamence, some of them were really broken, and I can kind of see why they want to like revise the whole system. I mean, for me personally, I haven't played the demo, so I really can't judge like how good Gigantamaxing is. Like, of course, it's gonna be important in competitive play, but compared to Megas, I really wouldn't say if it's gonna be even more broken or less broken, but we'll see. The Galarian Pokemon we've seen so far, I like them personally, especially Wooloo, since Wooloo is life. And I know there's a little bit of favoritism in Sword and Shield, being the Kanto Pokemon. Now, listen, I love Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, even Alola. But what about the other generations, like Johto or Sinnoh, you know? Like, come on, man, I've been waiting for my boy Feraligatr to get a form. And I've been waiting for it ever since X and Y. I just want to talk about that part because I know that a lot of Cantonian Pokemon are getting new forms, and I'm just wondering like, well, what about the other generations? Are they gonna get new Gigantamaxing forms or not? But I don't know, honestly, I don't know. But again, I have been seeing leaks, but I don't want to talk about them, so yeah. Now, I think Pokemon Sword and Shield are gonna be good games, of course. There are going to be flaws, there are going to be some things that, personally, I won't like in the games, but that won't avoid me from liking it, of course. And I know I already said this, but I'll say it again. I know why people are angry, and honestly, some people aren't even getting the games anymore. And you know, I'll respect your opinion, because I like having discussions, and I like giving out my own opinion about it. But what do you guys think about this whole topic in general? Are you still getting Pokemon Sword and Shield? Are you mad at Game Freak? Like, what do you think in general? But as always, thanks for coming over for this topic talk. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And I will be live streaming Pokemon Shield Day 1, so get ready for that. Anyways, that is enough for rambling. Talk to you guys next time, and as always, have a good one.